Hello, and welcome back to Vault Hunters. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How do you like my control room? Yeah, it's still got a lot more work to do, but I now have remote control over the different parts of my factory, or at least some of them right now. So I can turn off and on my brass mixer there. I have these are release switches for plates. And I have another on-off switch here for the smelting fan. And I still have to do one for the press over there and for my washer, and also an on-off switch for my crushing wheels. That'll come in time. This will continue to expand outwards, and I'll put stuff like, well, my little sweetbread factory down there also. But it's coming along, and I really like the color combos I have. The red stripe up here in the command room, or control room. The roof will be changed. And I do love this cyan plastic block, so this is my main floor. And then I've got lighting down there, in the form of these illumination blocks. And I've got them inverted so that they're always on, because otherwise you have to provide them with a redstone signal. If you make regular illumination blocks, which require a redstone signal to be on, put them in your crafting table to invert them to, well, inverted, which means they're on unless they provide a redstone. And you can dye them any color you want. So while the colors don't quite match, these are a bright yellow, whereas this is more of a gold. Likewise, this is a bright red as opposed to more of a dark red. I think it works perfectly fine. Now, I was looking at the color combination I have, the gray and the gold. Well, yellow technically. I'm like, why do I like this color palette so much? And then I remember, the United States Military Academy, West Point, their colors are black, gray, and gold. From the time I was 3 until 18, I wanted to go to West Point. Until, well, end of my junior year of high school, I tore my ACL and MCL. Ended any chance of me going to the academy. Especially since it literally happened the week before I was supposed to take my fitness exam. So, I've always liked black, gray, and gold, and the gray and gold, they go together quite well. I might actually make the floor black and have the asphalt block, because these have lines in them like you have on a road. And I might do that along certain parts of the factory floor to denote safety areas, or areas where it's not safe beyond that point. So I'm going to go back to more building. I've got a lot more to do. I'll bring you back later. Alright, so I've got a crystal crafted up, and we got a second one ready to go. Before I do that, I want to craft up a pair of new vault idols. Roll them, see if we get anything good. I'm looking for poison immunity, maybe mining speed, maybe reach, a slowness cloud, and weakness cloud. Well, the affinity percentages are nice, but I really don't want either of those clouds, especially since the one I'm currently using already has weakness cloud. And I believe we can reroll them. Yeah, we can. But a scrappy version, I don't believe it's going to be worth rerolling them, so we're just going to scrap them down. Ooh, we got a fatal strike focus. No new idol for me today, so we're just going to have to hop into this vault as is. 6 altars. Yeah, I'm not going to try that right now. I need to find coins. I am very, very low on money. Here we go. Look how fast that mines. Yeah, get a coin affinity as soon as you can. It will make your life so much easier. We got an ore room. You know, I'm half tempted to just put another point. Yep. And now we just got a copious to trigger. Didn't realize how many ore POIs were right over here. Not bad. Just under 6,000. I did not... Well, I didn't get much of anything that I was really hoping for. I mean, got a good amount of coins there. Fair bit of ore. But I was hoping to find some jewels. And I don't think I found any. So, gonna heal up, sort out everything, and jump into another vault. Yeah, my armor should be fine if I don't take any hits. Look what I found. Yep. Size 33 wooden affinity. And we still have 41 capacity. So let's apply that. And there we go. We can finally mine wooden chests. But yeah, now we have coin affinity, shoveling, and wooden affinity. We've only got 8 capacity left, and the smallest can be 10, so we're not fitting anything else on this pick. But it's a good pick. I missed that. Makes looting a room so much faster when you can just mine everything. Okay, I've wanted to do this for a while. And that should pretty much cure my my lack of chromatic iron for a while. A blank key has come up in the black market, but it's 2,500 soul shards, and I have not even 400. So I need to find essentially another 2,200 in the next 24 hours. I think I'm going to be melting down a lot of apples. So worth 9. So if I melt down every single apple, that'd be not even half of what I need. Oh, what else can I melt down? Catalysts are 12. Magnets are 9. So I can melt down some magnetite and some of the apples. Oh, empty flasks. I'm not using those. Let's leave 12. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of knowledge we're going to be going through in a bit. Okay, let's melt all this down and see how far we get. I could melt down one of my old legacy picks. I want to keep that one. That was my first pick I made. So let's melt down that one. That's worth 1,000 in itself. And might as well toss in a stack of wild focus. In fact, let's pull out most of these magnetite still. Let this run and then see how much more I need. Well, all but 2 stacks of apples, about 10 stacks of magnetite, and over 20 stacks of driftwood, and I can afford the blank key. So now I can make a cluster out of one of our pog gems or unique gems and apply it to the key, and then keep an eye out for, let's see, we have the most tubium and iscalium. Ah, I need a perfect black opal to do that. Okay. Perfect black opal. Tubium cluster. And now we combine them at an anvil. And I have a tubium treasure key. So now, next time I'm in a vault, I gotta keep an eye out for a tubium door. And this will allow me in. And then I can finally get some nice treasure. Maybe even a legendary bounty, so I can show you that. Alright, we have our tubium key. Let's see if we can't find a door. And first room. And we've got ourselves a stuck, drowned elite. I'll take the easy XP. And if you notice, there are only 3 obelisks. I'm actually going to give it a try this time. Okay, let's try cheese it a little bit, but right, these guys have thorns. Whew. Okay, that used up a lot of my health. And that was only 3. Well, I forgot to record a second fight, but my heart is pounding right now. Oh boy. Let's get out of there. The spider was getting a free ride from the vault fighter. He was just pushing it along. Okay, that's the last monolith if I want, obelisk if I want to take it on. Okay, super cheese. Not how I wanted to beat those guys, but for my first time beating them, I'll accept it. Oof. Had a boss fight. I had an elite mob. Beat the Guardians. And nearly leveled up again just from that fight. I seem to have an arrow in my eye. Let's see what we get from this. Magnet off. For size 4 wood and affinity. Oh, size 11. Mining speed 4.2 and shoveling. And then a common plus helmet, unidentified relic, and a bunch of other parts that went into everything else. Size 14 trap disarmament. And this was a size 47 wood and affinity. Of course, now that I've equipped wood and affinity to my matlock, I'm getting them all the time. I still have an arrow in me. Well, that was heart pounding. My hands are still shaking. You probably heard my mouse rattling. Okay, we finally beat a guardian. Maybe I can get better gear and not have to cheese it as much next time. So I've saved up a few items. Let's roll them. Got a common helmet. Let's see, start the axe. Poison Cloud, 18.1 attack, 3.1 additional attack. That's bad. That's just as bad, although it does have chaining. 6 armor, healing efficiency, soulbound. I had another helmet. Why does that look more like a stormtrooper helmet than a I look sort of like the speeder bike stormtroopers in this helmet. Do I have another helmet on standby? Thought I did. We got leggings on standby. Huh, I did not know those could pick those up. Well, we got a duplicate of something I did not mean to open. I thought the entire set I had on standby was the mailbox for a moment. Okay, let's open these. I think they're all duplicates. Yep. And these, which will just be gold, diamond, and Larimar. Not gold. Emeralds, diamonds, and Larimar. Well, at least I don't have to worry about being short on emeralds. Well, since we're down here, might as well craft up another 3 knowledge stars. Halfway to backpacks. Only 2 more to applied energistics, but I would also need power in order to, well, power the applied energistics. I'm a long way from Cagerium though. It's or ice spawner, since that one's 15 and I've got 4. Well, we'll think about that later. What we can do is infuse a couple vault catalysts. See if we can get any neat, any useful modifiers. extended and chunky, living but wild, plentiful but frail, and lucky but chunky. I guess I'm gonna have to infuse my next crystal. Give one of those a chance. Okay, so I had an idea. Let me walk you through it quickly. I've been making some catalysts, and I have two plentiful and an exhaust and a extended. The extended will make the vault last an extra minute, and the plentiful adds 20% more ore to the vault. I'm going to take the crystal I just crafted up, and we are going to hopefully be able to add all three. Okay, so we have plus 40% vault ore and an extra minute, but mobs have 40% more health, and our items take more damage. My magnet is also not doing so hot. So, I'm going to craft up a new magnet, and hope we roll something good. And this will go into my bag as a secondary magnet, one I can pull out if I need to. Yeah, okay. That's it's not quite as good as this one, but if I'm in a mine POI, this could be good to save durability on this one. Okay, let's jump in. Was that a spawner or an elite? It's an elite. Okay. There we go. This is an ore room. Came looking for ore rooms, found all the elites. Oh, sneaky, sneaky spawner. Oh, wow. That was impressive. $1,000 XP from Beniatite alone. Over 1,500 from Larimar. We found 6 black opal. Fortunately, no echo. How much painite did I get? 13. Good, because I'm running low. I still have to fortune all the stuff I currently have. And then we got an elite zombie and an elite husk. Gonna have another fortuning session soon. But we also completed a bounty. So let's claim that. Not a big bounty, but not bad. This is complete any objective, and this is find 22 vault diamonds. So we're going to activate that one, since we'll get that just by looting. And we kind of already know what's in here. Another mystery box and some chromatic steel. Alright, that was a fun run. A little surprised with all the elites, but very profitable ore-wise. And now that I'm getting dreamstones, I can try to make catalysts to alter vaults like that much more often. I've seen people do 5 or 6x wealthy and come out with over 1,000 coins mined. So it's going to take a little bit of time to add those up, but they will be worth it. So let's address the elephant in the room. I do not like cheese strategies, such as what we used with the Guardians. I would rather do things in a less than optimal way than cheat, whatever you want to call it. That said, that is the strategy that most Vault Hunters that I've seen are currently using to beat Guardians. I will probably not be showing more strategies like that. Although I may be using them, I would prefer to fight them in an outright, straight up fight. Let me know what you think. Do you use the water bucket strategy, or would you rather fight them straight up? Anyway, I want to thank you again for joining me today. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Later.